Oh, that is me. I am live. Okay, good. Hey all, how you doing on this fine day? I am gektek. Going to try and entertain you for a little while and see how things go. How's everybody's extra life been? Hopefully it's been great. As you can see by the fine little poster that I have placed here, we've brought in a lot of money this year. I don't know if people necessarily understand the vastness of how much is brought in this year. This total that we're looking at right now, that's this year, okay? $6 million. Since 2008, Extra Life has raised 14 million. This year alone, we're looking at 6 million, and we're not done with the year yet. It's still going. Thank you so much, Super Hobbit. That was a great show. Greatly appreciated. Everybody be sure to click on that name and drop a follow. Please and thank you. But yeah, so I cannot express how exciting it is that a bunch of gamers like me get to be able to play games, raise money, help kids. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, and the part that I like is the and counting. Like, we're not actually done yet. Just so you're aware, we're not done yet. That's pretty cool in my opinion. All right, gonna shift some things around here real quick. I want to show off something else. This here is the Extra Life website. I don't know if anybody's actually gone.
Now
Oh God!
before Master finds you.
Oh, how funny. So my bot is still running, and apparently somebody just dropped me a follow. I appreciate that. Anyway, I have a reason for my bot running, which I'll get to here shortly. In the meantime, this is the Extra Life channel, page, website. This is how easy it is to join. You click join. That's it. That's literally it. You are on your way to helping kids. This Extra Life Platinum, I wanted to explain this a little bit for some people. It does cost money. It's $15. And this is sort of a way of letting Extra Life help you for helping them. Some of the rewards that they have to offer, t-shirts, keychains, stuff like that. Really cool swag to show off, and it's like bragging rights. But it does cost money, and this $15 goes toward alleviating some of that cost for the Extra Life Foundation. Personally, I have always just done Extra Life Classic, kind of my thing. I'm not very well off, so but whatever, you're still helping kids. And then you can either join as an individual, join a team that already exists, or create a team yourself. And this is like if you have a group of gamer buddies, whatever, you have a weekly LAN party or so that's what you'd put in here. Let's just go ahead and individual. And then you get to pick your own fundraising goal. It does say Extra Life Classic participants like myself must have a goal of at least $100, which is fair. It's actually fair. $100 is 5 people giving you $20 or 10 people giving you $10. It's not a lot. Okay, it can be done. So basically, just put in your goal. I personally picked 365 for my goal. I wanted to try and earn just $1 a year. I got pretty close. I did all right. But that's for another discussion. And then you get to pick your hospital. So me personally, I'm in Washington, so I picked the Seattle Children's Hospital. But if you're in California, there's a whole list of them. Illinois, Michigan, there's all these different states, and you get to support something that is local, somewhere that you may have had to go yourself. So it's really cool. I'm not going to continue through here because it starts getting into the agreements and personal info and whatnot. But that's how easy it is to sign up. So just head on over to extra-life.org, click join, and you're on your way. And even, yesterday was technically the big day, but there's still lots more to be done. Lots more to be done. Plus, when you join now, you'll already be in the know-how for next year. You're ready to get started and everything. It's great. Highly recommend doing that. Now, on to the bit I promised. This is a creation that I kind of came up with. I'm using the Roll20.net app. Great little app for tabletop gaming. This is the view that the players were presented with. I'll zoom in a little bit so we get more detail. This guy right here is Muno. He was our hero. Well, is our hero. The game is technically still running. So he is the character that we've moved around this board here. Can't really see much. We didn't get all that far. We started out up here in this space. And throughout the day, viewers of my channel were able to vote on which direction Muno was to go. So it took, 2 turns to get down here to the door. Let me actually bring over my bot and I'll show you. Super Hobbit, that was you. Thank you so much for that follow. Greatly appreciated. I created basically a voting system. And what happens is when the poll runs, I'll go ahead and click start and then we can go and look at what it said. Basically, poll started for Free the Kids. Free the Kids donation-based RPG. Choose which action our hero Muno should take against Kanzar and his minions. Oh, I guess, yeah, the backstory part. We are here in this lair to defeat Kanzar and his evil minions. I'll read the little synopsis. Anyway, select actions via voting. Voting costs bits. Earn bits by being active in chat or by donating to Extra Life via, and there's my participant. Earn 4 bits per dollar donated. Vote cost is 4. So essentially what's going on is while you're sitting in my Twitch chat, you're earning points. This is a common theme among Twitch channels. A lot of people have that. It's a currency system. And the way a lot of them are set up, including mine, is the more active you are in chat. Sorry if this is a little hard to read. Hopefully everybody's getting the gist. But anyway, if you're active in chat, you have the opportunity to earn more currency and whatnot, and then that currency is used to purchase votes in this poll that I have running. And say you're a new person to the chat or whatever, or you want to donate, which is always a good thing. Every dollar donated to Extra Life, I will manually add 4 points to their chat currency. And then they use that currency. Essentially, yeah, that's one way to look at it. You're kind of NPCs. The way that I was always describing it to people is if you've ever seen the Twitch Plays Pokemon, and like the new Twitch Plays Dark Souls, it's along those lines where people kind of put in commands and then the game itself reacts based on those commands. This one's a little different as I don't have an automated system set up just yet. What if I don't want to be a slave? Well, that's part of the fun, is you could actually just hang out and watch, too. You could chat, you could just be interactive that way. Or you don't have to participate at all, Either way, it's not something that's necessarily forced on the users, although it does take up a lot of text space in chat. But from my experience, the people that did play had a fair amount of fun. Unfortunately, it's one of those things where it's a lot better when there's a large group of people, so that the votes can start to get a little dicey, I guess. Because the way it works is you get two votes. Um, 0 through 7 is a cardinal direction, and then 8 through 16 are simple action: search, eat, draw a weapon, hide, concentrate, all that kind of stuff. And so throughout the day, the players of my game had managed to move Muno down through here, opened the door, came inside, moved up here, and these goblins weren't in this space. They sort of moved from around the room as well. And then this guy here with the X on him, he's the first casualty of the game. We had our first confirmed kill with that guy, and then things sort of fizzled out after that. But we made progress, and it, I think, was a really great start. And the nice thing about Roll20 is I have another window over here that you guys can't see. It's off screen, but it allows me to move the character around, wherever I want, and it updates on the player's screen. So it's, if anybody is into tabletop gaming at all, I highly recommend Roll20.net, which is the service I use for this. It works great. It even has like interactive chat built in. That's what's over here on the right side. You can do macros and all kinds of things. But that wasn't the game itself. It basically, over time, I'd like to develop this into something that's a little more automated, so I don't physically have to move the pieces myself, and it can just kind of run, basically. Anyone else recovering from last night? Oh boy, I am sure there are. I am sure there are quite a few horror stories out there. Anyway, so that was Free the Kids RPG. It actually it managed to bring in a few bucks for Extra Life. So, and like I said, everybody had fun. So it was good times. Go ahead and drop that one off for now. And now the main game that I like to play, Trackmania, which you may or may not have heard of. Come on, OBS. Great. Oh, I'm so impressed by this total. I actually don't want to take it off the screen. I want to sort of move it. I'm gonna put it up there for right now, so we can all admire it while I'm pretending like I know what I'm doing. Track. Oh, professional streamer starts. Professional status, I tell you what. Yeah, I've heard a couple horror stories about people recovering from last night. You overdid the energy drinks. Are sort of paying the price today. Can't have too many of those things. All right. Gonna play? There we go. Praying to the porcelain god. Yep. Oh, does not get any easier as we get older. Not at all. I actually one thing I definitely did different this year compared to previous years. In the past, I've always played the same game for the whole 24-hour stint. I'm a big Rift MMO fan, And yeah, that was the game that I would actually play entire 24-hour period for the last, let's see, this was my 5th year. And last year, I think it was last year, I ended up getting a cramp in my leg the following morning so bad that you could actually see the muscles doing whatever the heck it is that they do when you get a leg cramp. And it was awful. So I decided this year, instead of doing the same game for 24 hours, I would sort of stretch it out a little bit. And I did some Trackmania, I did some Rift, I did some Super Mario World, I did Minecraft, and well, my free the kids RPG. I forgot to read the little story for that. If you'd like to check out more of the Free the Kids RPG, I'll actually be continuing the game in the hopes of continuing to bring in some Extra Life donations. So that'll be my little personal stream plug. Oh my god. Oh, I thought I got it on the first try. Yeah, oh, it was horrible. After getting that leg cramp, I never wish cramps on anyone. That is the worst kind of pain. Absolutely horrible. But anyway, speaking of fast, this is my favorite game. I stream a lot of this on my channel. It's called Trackmania, and it is a very fast, very interesting racing game. Basically, the track that we're racing on right now was made by a user of the game. About 99% of the tracks that you play in this game are made by other people playing the game. The one way that I like to explain it these days, especially after... Oh, hello. Especially after Mario Maker came out, is this is sort of like the racing game equivalent of Mario Maker. It's a blast, though. It is a lot of fun. When you connect to... oh, and by the way, what's being covered by the Extra Life thing, you're not missing anything. Don't worry about it. What was I saying? Are we playing the same map again? When you connect to a server, the server will have a selection of maps to choose from, and depending on server settings, you practice the same track over and over again, or on this server it looks like about 6.5 minutes. And you just keep going to get your best time. Now you'll notice that there's a lot of other cars doing the same thing, and we're not crashing into each other. I'm just crashing into the track itself. They are just on the screen to kind of show you progress of other players so you can watch and see how they do, but they don't actually affect you in any way. So you can actually drive right through them and everything. It's just for looks. In fact, a lot of people turn them off. I prefer to have them on because it's just fun. Troll tracks. Oh yeah, there are lots of troll tracks. You'll end up, you know, you go through 1.5 minutes of track, and then it turns out there's actually no finish line, or the finish line you were just supposed to go right out the start gate, so you missed it. And yeah, there's a lot of troll tracks. And it's not even as sophisticated as Mario Maker. I don't think you have to finish a track that you built. You can just make it, and there you go. And so, like, my preference are what's called full speed tracks, and this is basically a full speed track, which is where you can race the whole thing without ever using the brake. It's just fast, 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 go, 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 find the best line possible, and whatever. Oh! and not crash into the wall. But there's other kinds of tracks, like what's one of them? Technical tracks, where you do a lot of drifting, and fancy braking around corners and whatnot. There's RPG tracks, which are they're adventure tracks where you just find your way to the exit. Well, I'm not doing any good that part now. A track with loads of loops. Yeah, I think I could probably find one. Well, I could go to the LOL map server. That probably has some interesting ones. Let me crash one more time. Then I'll switch on over. I think this game's $10 on... Oh, okay. That was... it. LOL map. And these are public servers all around the country, or not country, all around the globe. The game itself is developed out of France originally, I think. Lots of French people, which is always good. Oh, and then the track ends. What happened there is I came into the server right when this map was ending. I have to wait for the next one. Little downtime to talk to you guys about the joys of Extra Life and what it can do for your local Children's Miracle Network. For instance, thousands of gamers every year come together and play games, raise money and awareness for one of the greatest charities of all time. Children's Miracle Network does so much to help so many. Buying new equipment, testing new equipment, new research, new opportunities. That is not how that track is supposed to go. Well, here you go. You wanted loops? I got loops. I got loops for you. This might take a couple tries. Oh, you're not even supposed to go on the loop. Oh, you see, there's your troll for you. There's your troll map. I bet you can do the loop though. Yeah, you can. Oh my goodness. You wanted loops. I'm gonna try and do it the not troll way. See what? Nope. Wow. With that speed pad right there at the beginning, that's just horrible. If we land it. Oh, and then the finish line is even up. Okay, I get it. I get what we're... That's not what we're... Welcome to LOL maps. Wow, what are we supposed to... Get there! Get there! Come on! Wiggle! Wiggle! Ugh. Well, there you go. That's the kind of tracks you can have in Trackmania. No! Stop! Oh, I overshot it. Now, these ones are definitely not my specialty. Not that I really have a specialty. I just want to see if I can get the finish line now. Oh, there we go. See? That's a finishing time. That's Trackmania. I want to try the loop again, though. Oh, nope. Okay. I wonder, can I make the... Try it this way. Change the camera angle. Oh, okay. We got this. I am gonna do it. I tell you what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Gonna do it. Gonna do it. But then what? Because you can't get up to the finish line after that. Turbo dismount. I think I've actually heard of that one. Okay, this is fun. I want to see if I can loop, but still cross the finish. No. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And no. Oh, I don't have it though, unfortunately. I'll have to get that one again. Oh, okay, this is new. This is not gonna work though. Do it! Do it! Yeah, definitely do it. Oh, wow, that was a short map. Do, do, do. So did everybody make their goals this year? Those that are extra lifers and those that have not? What would you like to know to make things better for? I'd certainly like to help. Oh, I was loaded and didn't realize it. All good, here we go. Oh, pillars. Those things, the pillars are my nemesis. They're like magnets for some reason. I can't avoid it. Well, that was a nice short one. For like 10 minutes? Hey, you're still an extra lifer, man. That's just saying that you have some goals to work on. That's all. Right? Oh, Super Hobbit. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. That's a wall. But that's amazing. Each year I've done extra life, things have fluctuated. Some years I've done better than others. But I've noticed that a lot of the years that I didn't really bring in that much money, I ended up recruiting more people. So it kind of had, you know, there was still impact being made regardless. And that's what's great about Extra Life, because it really is a community. So tell your friends. You know, maybe you don't bring in a dime for Extra Life, but you tell 3 friends, and between those 3 friends, they bring in 1,000. And then, you know, those 3 friends tell another 3 friends, and those 3 friends bring in 20,000. Or you never know. That's one of the interesting things about charities, is it's kind of all about who you know and who knows about the charity. Because as a people, globally and whatnot, we kind of do good things when we come together, and it's amazing. And Extra Life is definitely an example of that. Not always an example of good driving, but it is an example of good people doing good things. Or super supportive and yeah, man, recruiting just as, if not more important. Yeah, oh, you betcha. And that's a good place to start too for any of you new Extra Lifers coming in. Friends and family. That is the best place to start. You know, besides the fact that Grandma Betty might have a $10 bill sitting in her closet that she's been saving for a rainy day, and oh, this sounds like a good rainy day, so here you go. You know, whatever, that's $10. But then it's networking too, because, you know, people in your family work. They have coworkers. Those coworkers have families, and it starts this big snowball cycle of general awesomeness. I don't know how else to put it, really. Well, for anyone wondering, quick side note, a few have asked separately. I'm not a big fan of the webcam situation. So that is why it's a picture of my logo instead of my face. But in my opinion, when you're on Twitch, you don't necessarily have to see the people to appreciate what's going on. SM, how you doing, my friend? Greetings. Yeah, most of my family and friends are in about the same boat as I am, which is not a very fancy boat, but it still floats. And you'd be surprised. Like I've had family that really aren't well off, and they've still managed to bring in $1 or two. Just people's hearts are amazing. Wow! Okay, whoever made this map is mean. Ooh. Okay, brake sooner. Got it. Oh, now that works. That, however, does not. Good point. Local guilds. Yes. Yes, very, very much so. Okay, completely missed the checkpoint. Yeah, the guilds do a lot of work throughout the year. Promoting, recruiting, just getting people together to play games even. I've heard of a lot of guilds doing LAN parties and whatnot, which are amazing ways to get people involved. Ten would guild again. Nice. Very nice. Oh, get there. And the guild doesn't necessarily have to be local either. Just a little tidbit on that one. I mean, it definitely helps. But there are some online guilds out there as well that are location independent. They do a lot of, online gaming and whatever. That's another great way to Somehow I don't think I made up any time on this one. Ew, not at all. Oh, the reason why I make the comment about guilds not necessarily needing to be local, I'm very seriously considering joining a guild that's actually several states away from my location. But the reasoning to that is the people that I met this year, a lot of which are other Dream Team members, aren't in my area. There's not a lot of gamers in my area. It's sad but true fact. So I meet most of my gamer friends online, playing games and charities like Extra Life. So I might actually join their guild just because most of the people that I chat with are in it. Am I gonna make it to any of the meetings? No. Will I be able to catch up by reading the minutes and still being able to offer my opinion and whatnot? Yeah. So it's good times. It's good times for all. Tell you what. Oh, did that one end already? I think I'm gonna move over to a different server. What other kind of silliness we can get into? Oh, dirt tracks. Try those. I am also bad at those. Did anybody do any of the Guitar Hero, Rock Band, Dance Dance Revolution, like peripheral games this year? I've always wanted to do that, like a 24-hour Rock Band marathon or something. Sounds fun. Ooh, the lag is real. So this is a dirt track. Another style of Trackmania racing. You have to learn how to go around corners, and I'm not very good at it, but it's fun. Oh boy. They always want to throw in that sharp turn down the hill. Really throws me off. Oh, baby. Okay. Nope, stay on the road. Stay on the road. Ooh. Go straight. Go straight. There we go. Nice. Silver medal even. SM, yeah, I've heard a few people that had to bail. Most of them made it to about 20. I think 20 is kind of the average number I've been hearing people report. It's rough going 24 hours. I could do it, every weekend when I was like 18, but that was quite a few years ago. Oh, right on, SM. And that's like, that's one thing I'm glad that Extra Life did this year, is in the past, there has been a lot of, oh, look at them style points. That's called, yes, flip, gektek flip, what that was. In the past, they put a lot of emphasis on the game day, the big 24-hour event, which is fine. That's kind of the whole point behind Extra Life, is the 24-hour marathon and blah, blah, blah. But this year, they made a very big effort to encourage people to do it on their own time. Can't make it to November 7th? Have your own 24-hour event. Start now, do it yourself, blah, blah, blah. And I really like that they did that. I think that probably was the best thing, the best thing they could have done for the organization, really. Oh, bugger. I think it encouraged a lot more people to take part that might not otherwise have taken part. Right on. A Microsoft store, huh? How did you land that deal? That's pretty cool. I was hoping to be able to do mine in an arcade, but then I remembered there are no arcades in my area. I'm contemplating doing another 24-hour marathon, but it's not going to be the typical 24-hour marathon. I want to do 24 one-hour marathons. I'm just going to let that sink in for a little bit. 24 one-hour marathons. Basically, like how a lot of people have the what am I trying to say? I'd set up a timer, and during that hour, if I get a donation, then I restart the timer. So every time there's a new donation, it restarts the hour timer. So essentially, I could go for like a 24-hour period. What is wrong with that speed bump? But it doesn't all have to be in one day. I can do 24 days of 1-hour marathons. It could work, right? Yeah, the relay is, I highly recommend doing that. I very much recommend doing that. I wanted to do it myself this year, but Family Matters made it so that my brother was busy with other things, so we weren't able to tag team. But I definitely recommend doing that. That's probably the best way to do a 24-hour... Gosh! A 24-hour stream. Uh-oh. Stay overnight and just cross and work. Folks. Mm-hmm. Bunch of food for us, refreshments, in-store bathroom, great internet. Really want to help us out? Wow, that is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. I am in such a backwoods country location that we don't have a Microsoft store. Like not even within driving distance. It's just they don't exist where I'm at. Which is odd because I live in Washington. You'd think that Microsoft stores would be everywhere. But nope. There's Apple stores everywhere. Oddly. Oh, buddy. Okay. Okay. Okay.
See, when you know how to turn in the dirt, it's not so bad. Oh, when you that though, it's kind of bad. Nope, nope, it's straight. How am I still ahead of my time? Yeah, well, that's what I tried to do. A relay is a good idea. I actually, one of the people in my group of Extra Life friends, they did a 72-hour relay, which I think basically they started Friday, I think, and then went 72 hours, and it was him and a buddy trading off like every 12 hours or so. 12 hours is manageable. 12 hours is not bad. Like, to be honest, I would recommend people split the Extra Life 24-hour marathon into 12 hours on Saturday and 12 hours on Sunday. Like, in the middle of the day, though. Put some sleep in there somewhere. Just a recommendation. I've heard good things about the Microsoft Store. I've heard they like helping with the charities and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. Oh, nope. Oh, nice. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, I guess that is kind of right up Microsoft's alley to get involved with a gaming-related charity. Is there, SM, maybe you would know, is there like a, oh, I don't really know what it would be called, but like a media kit for guilds, like a pamphlet information to take to places like Microsoft Store and similar venues, for lack of a better word, so it's easy to show them kind of what's going on. I did not do that very well. Matches their pay and donations? Whoa. D-Man, there was... Oh, yeah, okay. Super Hobbit, gotcha. Yeah, there was an application processed. And me personally, I was able to just tell them, you know what? I can stream any day, anytime. Find a spot and put me in it. Put me in, coach! Put me in! So they did. I don't know if they knew what they were gonna get. They got it. But it's been great so far. Every single streamer on the stream team has been absolutely amazing. Very knowledgeable, very entertaining. Just an overall amazing experience. I cannot express how fortunate and lucky I am to be a part of this experience. And it's not just this week either. This is something that's going to be going for a while. So definitely drop a follow if you haven't already on this here channel, Extra Life for Kids. And when any member of the stream team goes live, you will be notified. Assuming you have notifications turned on. And each and every one of the streamers on the stream team is just amazing. And I would highly recommend dropping a follow to every single one of them. I won't be offended if you don't follow me, though. It's Trackmania. Oh, pardon me. Catching up on chat. Yeah, SM. It's kind of what I did, too. Super Hobbit, we're not supposed to talk about that. Remember? Well, first rule of Extra Life Fight Club is talk about Extra Life Fight Club a lot and get people involved and recruit them. Never mind. Good job, Super Hobbit. Thank you. It was daunting, though, wasn't it? Those poles sticking up out of the water, that was the hard part for me. Doing the Kung Fu Panda style, walking across them. I just couldn't do it. I can't drive either. Oh, apparently we're going to do the rest of the course in reverse. How about that? You don't go terribly fast in reverse. Never tried this before. We weren't doing very good going forwards, though, so... This looks like going through a very bad part of town in a Batman. Chainsaw juggling ghosts. Oh, this one looks like might be going better. Oh, make the corner, come on. Go. Oh, that's a sharper turn than I thought it was. Too spoopy for me. Isn't it supposed to be 3 spoopy 5 me? Isn't that how the kids write it these days? Something else that should be noted, speaking of streaming and gaming and Extra Life, doesn't have to be video games. Keep that in mind. If you have parents or grandparents or friends or maybe you yourself play any of those, rummy, cribbage, arts. I don't know what else do people play. Monopoly. You can play those for Extra Life, no problem. Easy peasy, hands down. You can even stream them on Twitch. In fact, I highly recommend you do so. I would love to watch people play Monopoly. 7 poopy 9 me. That's what kids will be saying in the 3000s. When the 3 spoopy 5 me is lost its heel. Solitaire for 2 hours. Yeah, I was actually thinking about doing that. I was very seriously thinking about doing a full marathon of like Minecraft. Not Minecraft. Minesweeper. 1.4 games? Yeah. Oh man, Monopoly. Me and my brother got so into it for a little while that we'd let the game sit on the table and come back to it, and we'd have a game going for a week. It was ridiculous. I'm vicious in Monopoly too. People don't like playing with me. I get mean. Oh! This game that I'm playing here is Trackmania. Trackmania 2 Stadium, to be specific. And it is one of the greatest racing games of all time, in my opinion. Has a wide variety of racing styles. There's tournaments almost every week. Comes with a track editor. Does not come with a manual on how to drive. How do you win a game of Monopoly in 7 minutes? There is a free version of Trackmania. I think there's still a free version anyway. Look for, I believe it's called Trackmania Nations Forever, or Trackmania Unlimited, or Subwoofer, do you remember what the free version is called? Well, Trackmania Stadium. Oh, like the original. The original. Yeah, I think those are free. I don't honestly know where to get them. Nations Forever, that's the one. Yeah, Nations Forever is the free version. Shortest victory, 7 minutes. Wow, that's crazy. Like speedrunning the game of life. Yeah, this version of the game that I'm playing is called Trackmania 2 Stadium. And I think it's on Steam for $10. I think. If not 10, 20. It's not a whole lot. I didn't even remember buying it. I think I was gifted from somebody. Oh, nope. Trackmania 2 Electric Boogaloo. Oh. Yes. They never play the first one, though. I don't get it. Like, the second one is always on TV. But they never play the first one, the original. How funny. Whoa! I'm not 100% sure if all the time slots are full or not. Blair Sapiens, he can help you out. He knows what's going on. Is Nightbot misbehaving again? That silly Nightbot. I believe it's community.extra-life.org/stream team. I believe is a good link to get you going with. Oh, yeah, that one right there. Thank you, Sapiens. Greatly appreciated. Oh, get there. Get there. I braked way too much. Zaldar, my friend, how are you doing? Speaking of the guy, the man himself, Zaldar has done a lot of recruiting this year, myself included, and I've been doing Extra Life for 5 years now, but he still recruited me this year. It's been amazing hanging out with that guy and watch. He's another member of the stream team. Actually, there's a few stream teamers in here. How about everybody that's on the stream team? Go ahead and roll call. Give everybody a heads up. Say hi. Welcome on in to the amazing, exciting adventures of Extra Life Racing. Whoa! Wow! More wow! Oh, don't hit the thing. Hey, that wasn't so bad. Streamed in the UK? That's a good question. That is a very good question. I know I heard a lot of talk about Extra Life in Canada this year. I had not heard previously about Extra Life in Canada, so I don't know if that's actually a new thing or just something I'm hearing about this year. Did I lose all my time? Yeah, I know the Children's Miracle Network does stuff internationally. I'm unfortunately unaware of how much influence Extra Life itself has across the borders. Definitely something to research for next time. I would like to know myself. Yep, that's something where. So, okay, Canada has been a part of it. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I anticipate Extra Life to be a global thing here very soon. Very, very soon. I mean, why wouldn't it? Especially gaming community. There's a lot of gaming influence. The other side of the pond, as they say. Whoa, buddy! Whoa, buddy! Easy. No! See, that right there is an example of why I leave the other cars turned on so I can see them. Because this guy came flying out of that last corner. Oh, out of that last corner a lot faster than I was, so I know that you can be faster. Yeah, I could imagine charities overseas could be a bit of a hassle. I mean, making a pencil in Florida and selling it to China is a hassle. So I can only imagine what it's like to organize charitable funds and events and things. That's got to be just a headache beyond measure. Oh, but that is gonna be so exciting when other countries get involved. Okay, stop doing that. 24 hours of Warframe. Nice. Was that for a charity event or just because you really like the game? Because I've done probably 24 hours of a couple games and they had nothing to do with charity. It's just I kept playing and playing and playing. Oh, D-Man, I don't know about that. I mean, they let me in, so... I think, to be honest, that they were going for more of the positive attitude and the love and passion for Extra Life, to be honest. Because it's not about gameplay at all. Whoa. Oh. End of the last. It's not about gameplay. I know my quality of my stream isn't the best out there, but it's viewable, it's watchable, it's interactive. We're all hanging out and chatting, having a good time. Yeah, Sapiens. Basically, the point I was trying to make. It just do it. I hate that I can't say that without thinking of that Shia guy, but just do it. Sadly, not for charity. Yeah, see, I think a Rock Band marathon would be amazing. And technically, I know Rock Band has an achievement for doing like the entire playset in one sitting. So you'd get that achievement. Oh boy. Okay, reading chat and trying to drive doesn't work. D-Man. We have all been there. I can reassure you on that fact. We have all been there. It happens to the best of us. That's the other thing too. Most of the people that I've talked to are really great about answering questions and just sort of giving advice and assistance. And the forums are amazing. The Extra Life community forum is tops. Okay, I recommend everyone, whether you're doing any actual fundraising or not, take a look at the forums. Just go read through some of what the people are saying, the experiences that they've had. It's really a good read, just in general. And my point was, you can pick up on a lot of tips. You can ask questions. There's even people on there like me that are willing to answer questions about streaming. All sorts of stuff. And I'm learning every day. I mean, I've been streaming for a little while now, but every single day I learn something new. Mostly because Twitch, Extra Life, gaming, we're all community members. And the nice thing about this community is everybody gets it. You know, they know, oh yeah, I remember having trouble with that. Okay, here's what I did. It's not... There's negativity in gaming, but not in the community itself. If that makes any sense. As a whole, the people in gaming are just... they're tops. Caring. I don't know. Lots of good, happy, fuzzy words. I think I lost some time there. Why, yes, I did. Oh boy! Well, D-Man, I don't know if you saw the beginning of my broadcast today. It wasn't the prettiest thing in the world. We were just staring at a browser window for a little while. So that's the great thing about Twitch, is it doesn't have to be perfect. We're not a cable network or anything. You know, people's lives aren't hanging in the balance. People's lives can be helped by what we do, certainly. But this is not a perfect thing. Part of being entertained, in my opinion, too, is those imperfections. Like, one of the most famous ones for streamers is having your microphone muted. It has happened to every single streamer. And if they say it hasn't, they're lying. I'm sorry. But every single streamer has at one point been talking to themselves for a good 5 minutes, thinking they're explaining this deep philosophical thing, and then they look over at OBS and see the little microphone is muted. And then there's frustration and giggles and happiness, and life goes on. And that's streaming. The mic mute happened to you? Yeah. That during... Oh no! During the official stream? Really? See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. It has... Little problems like that happen to every single one of us. And you cannot let those things get in your way. You just laugh and move on. That's it. It's great. But those little things, because the people that are watching, they understand, you know? You're doing this thing by yourself with 1 or 2 computers, trying to entertain and have fun. And people get that, you know? Uh-oh. Oh no! Super Hobbit, are you having some technical issues? Well, it's like me. One of the technical issues that had plagued my channel recently was I thought I was hot stuff by turning on song request. Well, for some reason, song request crashes my bot. But it always ended up being that one particular user was the one that would put in a song request that would crash it. So there were some silliness happening about that, but it's just little technical things, and everybody had a laugh, and we moved on, and it was great. I crashed a lot more, and people were entertained, and then we all had cookies. Let's see. More goofy and... Oh no! So even the CEO is muted. Oh, classic. That is just classic. See, but that's one of those little things that, you know, in the coming days you're gonna, there's gonna be silly little jokes going around the office because of it. And everybody's gonna have a laugh, and that's that. It's great. We're here to save lives, but the convenience of what we do is that it's not life-threatening right now to us, to what we're trying to do. So we can have fun with it. And smiles are the best medicine. I don't care what anybody says. That's where it's all about. Being busted because some of the little nuance game. Oh, yeah. Super Hobbit. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, goodness. He got the idea from me, just saying. Hey, D-Man, honestly, that's probably the best way to do it. There's been a few times when I haven't necessarily been in the mood, and I decided not to cast that night, and it was probably a good decision, because there's nobody wants to see anybody sit there with a mopey face, you know. Like I wasn't feeling it, so I decided to host somebody and just hang out and chat instead. There are always alternatives to missing the. I recommend every single person try streaming at least once. And the way I recommend doing it the first time is finding a friend that you trust, you know, you like, you understand, and have them tune in and watch. And even if it's just you two, you're playing your game and hanging out with your friend. That's how you play games anyway, right? So I recommend everyone try streaming at least once. Try that initial experiment, see how it goes. If, when you're done, the first thoughts that you have are about what could have been done differently, then chances are streaming is for you. If your first thoughts are, wow, that was horribly boring, and I don't ever want to do it again, chances are streaming is not for you. But you'll never know unless you try it that first time. Good point, D-Man. Good point. Yeah, as we can see, I don't really do the webcam either. Not a fan, personally. I don't think people need to see what I look like, really. I have it on occasionally. But it's not, you know, it doesn't have to be an emphasis of the channel. In my opinion. A lot of people are like, oh, no webcam. I'm not going to watch this. It's a waste of time. Fine. Go watch another channel. That doesn't bother me in the slightest. I'm here to play games and hope that I am slightly entertaining, and I don't feel that people need to see my face in order to get that result. Plus, I'm chubby and self-conscious, but we won't go into that. Alright, there we go. Oh, lots of more words. Cannon, greetings! Your life hype! Yes, oh, Zaldar, that is definitely a big point. Stream and play the games that you enjoy playing. There's been a few times when I've tried streaming such and such something or other because, you know, oh, everybody's playing it, or it's the hot game, or that's just what came out. And I ended up being miserable. I hated the game, hated the experience. It just wasn't fun or entertaining anyway. And it made for probably a horrible cast. I don't know why I can't get around this turn anymore. And then, like, I was very worried that people wouldn't want to watch Trackmania. It was a genuine concern. But it's a game that I have a blast playing, even though I do the same mistake every single time. And I think people have slowly started to come into my channel because they'll have seen me for whatever reason through a host or something. And I laugh a lot. I'm silly. I do goofy things, and I think people like that. So I don't necessarily think that they're here just to see me play Trackmania. They're here to see me have fun. So if you're having fun, I think the people watching will be entertained and everything will just sort of fall into place. Unlike my car. See, man, that's fine. Honestly, that's fine. The other day I tried an experiment. I'm into a game called Time Clickers. It's one of those, oh my goodness, car. Drive normal. It's one of those, waste of time, idle clicker games, right? I'm addicted to it, I'll admit it. Whatever. Who wants to sit and watch somebody play a clicker game? Nobody, right? It's gotta be the most boring game in the world to watch. And for some reason, I had people sitting in my channel watching for 2 hours. I had planned on playing the game like 5 minutes while I was setting up my stream. And we ended up talking about it for 2 hours. And everybody had fun. And I always have fun playing time clickers. I just didn't think anybody would want to watch. They did. So you'd be surprised. Play Minesweeper. So you play 2 rounds and then move on to Solitaire. So you play a round of Solitaire and move on to Hearts. Then Spider. And then Minesweeper again. It really doesn't matter. The technicalities can become a little frustrating. If you want to keep the channel game page info updated and stuff like that. But even those can be made simpler through the use of bots and friends. Yep, Zaldar was there. He was there. I only like Monopoly. You must play it for me to watch. Hang on, catching up on chat here real quick. Oh, everybody's got friends. Oh, and a track. Oh, Saturday is still open. Okay. I have a friend or two that might be interested as well, so I'll tell them to hurry up and get their info sent in. I'm excited. To be completely honest, even if I personally am not involved in it, though I hope to be, I hope the stream team thing goes throughout the year. I really think that would be amazing. Oh. What? Somebody's got sound effects on this track. Weird. Weird. Yeah, I just think the Extra Life stream team thing should be a year-long process, and there should be build up to the big day and events and all kinds of fun stuff. Don't think we're supposed to go up that way. Be all year round. And toilet people. I'm sorry, but that is so funny. The plan long term is for this to be all year round, and toilet people have regular slots. They always know when they'll be streaming, and so you know when to catch their favorite stream. Yes, Sapiens, that's perfect. Perfect. That's exactly what I think should be happening. That's beautiful. I think that is absolutely. And that's the way Twitch works too. I mean, it's genius to do that because you got each streamer is of course going to be promoting the feed, and there's just going to be so much networking involved, and it's only going to grow. Like, there is no way for this not to grow. Great. That, however, oh, roll it, yeah. Style points. Those are not style points. Those are me crashing into the wall. And still 3.5 seconds ahead of my time. Oh, not anymore. Not anymore. SM, to be honest, I was a little worried about the no cussing thing. I don't do a whole lot of cussing, but when it does come out, it's usually unexpected and quite colorful. So I will admit I was a little worried about that. I think I've done okay. I think. I haven't let anything slip that I'm aware of. Another thing I'm kind of known for on my stream is turning bad words into very creative words. One of my favorite words to shout out is shampoo! And for some reason it helps. Yeah, kids don't necessarily like the potty talk per se. Well, kids probably don't care one way or another. It's the parents that would rather those things be avoided. I know I would. I don't want my kid watching stuff. Oh, Nightbot's back. Nightbot's back. I took a right instead of a left. Yeah, parents hate it. Oh no, D-Man. I think with the sign-up process, you had to have verified your email. So there might be something... Oops, wrong button. There might be something in your spam folder, perhaps. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know. You might need to just try signing up again. Maybe something boo-booed. Yeah, 6 mil and counting. Like, and counting. And that number was posted at 8 a.m. Mountain Time. So that was many, many hours ago. I am sure it is a lot bigger than that right now. Nothing in your spam. Oh. I don't know, D-Man. Oh, there you go, Sapiens. Yeah, try the username and stuff. I know I have that problem sometimes too because my email is a .info email address instead of .com like normal people. Oh, poop. Okay. This version of the game is not free to play. This is the $10 Trackmania 2 Stadium. The free version is called Trackmania Nations Forever. That would be the free one. But yeah, this game itself is $10, so it's not too bad. You know, I personally it's more than worth the $10 price. But I'm addicted. I'm a little bit biased. Stop flipping over. Thank you. Oops. Oh, come. Oh, jeez.
Hello?
Hey, Sapiens, I'll go ahead and put this out there. If you need people to stream on the holiday, as you think there might be an audience for it, you can sign me up. I don't mind. Don't mind at all. Oh, here's a good question. Did anybody do anything that wasn't necessarily gaming related during their stream? I actually took an hour out of my 24 hours and dedicated it to, I made pancakes and baked some bread. So there's that. Yeah, it wasn't necessarily gaming related, but it was still Extra Life related. In my opinion. No medic! Giant from Jax! Welcome on in, guys. How you doing? Sorry, catching up on chat again here real quick. I didn't realize I already only have less than a half hour to go. Oh, you guys have been way too cool keeping me company here. I appreciate it so much. Everything that Extra Life does and stands for. You know what? I want to emphasize something again. I'm gonna go ahead and let's revel over this again, shall we? And here's a key word that I want to show in this this image. Together. This isn't a total that any one person came up with. This is a group effort. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. Sorry. Little emotional there. Oh, and the game crashed. Did it? Oh, I got too excited. Oh, no, it is back. My display driver decided to crash. We're good. Nothing to worry about. We don't need that. I have never seen a map like this. Extra Life hype! See what I mean? Zaldar and his Extra Life hypiness. It's infectious. I love it. Ooh, this is such a... No. We sang a song with Helium at about 3 a.m. Okay, that sounds fun. Was that a donation incentive, or were you guys just being silly? Either way, I love it. I might need to go back and find that VOD. Hey, Sapiens, have at it, man. Enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you again for this amazing opportunity. I cannot express how excited and happy I am to be a part of this. I am so excited for the future. Looking forward to it. Have a great day, man. Have a wonderful day. Oh! 5 very tired people suffering from lack of sleep. Sounds good. Take it easy, Sapiens. Oh, didn't make it. Maybe I made it. Will I make it? I won't make it. Giant from Jax. You definitely want to get your display drivers updated. It's something that I keep forgetting on my laptop. I think that's why my desktop is currently dead. Because I had a driver cause a corruption and some other things, and Windows 10 went. So I keep getting nervous that my laptop is going to do it too, but so far so good. Hey D-Man, you take it easy as well. So happy to hear that you've signed up. I hope everything ends up working out. And yeah, I look forward to possibly catching your stream later. I may be passing out at some point, but yeah. Oh, more chat, more chat. Oh, Zyaldar, you are doing the blue hair thing? How does work feel about that? Let's see. Games. Oh, I'm trying to think, and I can't drive. You know, that's a good question. I don't know. And that's more, I mean, just as long as the people playing understand that they're not supposed to be cussing, then that should be just all there is to it. You know, and if they start cussing, I guess just kick them out. I was there for that, though. That was pretty like, oh, come on, guys. You know, it's not that hard. Just shut up. Oh, beautiful! Beautiful! See, and that's Trackmania right there. That is Trackmania. Pardon me. Ooh, almost lost it there. Did lose it there. Back on the track. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's still not the end of the track. Holy Moses. What? 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 I missed a checkpoint somewhere, apparently. Apparently missed a checkpoint. Oh, chat. Oh, nicely done, Zai. Nicely done. Ah, the joys of being a code monkey. No one has to look at your face. Okay, thank you, SM. Thank you for that. Oh, SM. SM, no worries, my friend. Software Simeon? Oh, right on. Oh, I had a tech job right around the time that Code Monkeys was on TV. And so I was always referred to as the Code Monkey. Oh, man. SM, there are surprisingly quite a few people that play this game. Now, I say that and then compare it to, say, like Grand Theft Auto. Okay, no, there's not a lot of people that play this game. It's a very cliche, I guess, kind of getting cliche. That's not the right word. It has its fan base, and those fans are beyond dedicated to the game itself. Very happy, very friendly people. So that's very cool. Well, like here, I can kind of see. Go home. Click on the game. I think it tells us how many people are playing. Oh, okay. This is just registration. So there's 1.1 million registrations. That's not necessarily how many active players. Well, this is the most popular server right now, and there's 69 people playing on it. So, not necessarily... I don't know. I love my game, though. I wish more people would play. It's like Shoot Mania, Nadio's other game. There's not a lot of people that play it either, but those that do play it are very dedicated. It's quite a bit of fun. Back to my full speed tracks here. I hate to say it because I've had fun. I don't know about everybody else, but I've had a lot of fun. I do believe my time is quickly coming to an end. 2 hours is so short, especially after doing a 24-hour marathon. Oh my god. Like, oh, that's it? Okay. Well, that was like a blink of an eye. But yeah, like Sapiens was saying, this is going to be a crash. Spectacular one. Oh, you get your lurk on, Zyaldar. Get your lurk on. Happy Extra Life Day after. Oh no, I totally forgot what I was going to say. Well, let's talk about the stream team. How about that? Coming up after me. Are you here? BBH Mokins. Did I say that right? You hear Mokins? Said your name wrong, please. Please don't be offended. If you guys want to find a guy that has an interesting time with names, come check me out. Because I have a horrible time with names. One of our friends, I'm not sure if he's here at the moment, but G-Artist think people have tried calling him like guitar and all sorts of very strange things. I did say it right? Okay, good. Good. I've kind of given up on pronouncing names lately. I installed a Google plugin where I can just highlight the person's name in chat, right click, and then the Google Voice will pronounce it for me, which has come up with some fairly interesting results. And now they have nicknames that maybe they didn't want, but Google nicknamed them. So yeah, everybody who's watching at the moment, watch me fly off this course and crash spectacularly. I hope I have done my part to entertain, and please stick around for the rest of the show. We've got a few more casters coming up next. So the rest of the day is still lots of action to come, let's put it that way. What are you planning on bringing to the table, Mokins? Got anything fun and exciting planned?
Are you not entertained?
Oh, this stream team thing is gonna continue to be amazing. I have this feeling. Especially with me flying off into space. If anybody has any questions or anything, I am going to be sticking around in chat for a while. Gotta show... Where am I going? Wow. Gotta show the love for the rest of the stream team here. I'll be hanging out in chat if anybody has questions, and there are other extra lifers in here as well, so we are more than happy to answer your question. We are all very, very passionate about what we do.
Oh, Guacamelee! Oh, I love that game.
It does look fun. That's another one that I haven't actually, played myself. But it does look amazingly fun. I am sure you're going to have a blast with that, and I am very much looking forward to watching. So that should be very exciting. It'll take people away from the queasiness that is... Ah! Trackmania crashes. Yeah, we'll see here shortly, Ganon. So I definitely want to reiterate that if anybody out there has not yet signed up for Extra Life, I highly recommend you do. It's a very simple process. There's really no obligation to raise any money at all. Even if you cannot raise a penny, I still highly recommend becoming a part of the community. It's full of great people. There's not really anything else to say. It's just, it is an amazing community, and everyone should be part of it. It's just that simple. And it is as easy as going to extra-life.org, clicking on join, spending about 5 minutes entering a few details about yourself. Oh my god, I made it to the next checkpoint. Well, there we go. That was progress. I don't think it gets much better than that. And just find some way to get involved. Be sure to keep an eye out for Extra Life at a lot of the conventions that take place throughout the year. I know there's a lot of Extra Lifers that go to the PAX conventions and different Comic Cons and various events like that. A lot of the Extra Lifers throughout the year host events of their own. You know, they'll know somebody that works at a GameStop, and they're like, "Hey, let us come in and do a Dance Revolution marathon, 12 hours." And if nothing else, to be completely cynical and honest, Extra Life is an amazing excuse to sit on your butt and play games. I mean, let's be honest here. You could absolutely hate kids. But it's still an excuse to sit on your butt and play games. And then if you happen to raise $1 or $2 for the kids, well, even better. Even better. I don't know, I think my 24-hour silliness is starting to affect my mind. Danny, this is Trackmania. This is Trackmania. Trackmania 2 Stadium, to be exact. And it's kind of a bizarre, silly little racing game. But I love it. No, I'm sorry. This is the Windows 10 version of Minecraft. This is the beta. It's the kart racing aspect. How could you hate kids, right, Ganon? Wait a minute, Ganon. Ganon. Isn't there a character in a game named Ganon that kidnaps kids? I know there was a princess kidnapped at one point, but I think there were kids kidnapped as well. So, just gonna put that out there, Ganon. Oh, I kid because I love. Oh boy. Oh, wall. For always silliness, gektek, right? Right? No, actually, Ganon, now I want to make sure I'm got the right character. Isn't Ganon the bad guy from Zelda? Or am I thinking of a different game? Way to sound like a noob, right? Oh, I made it! Where does the road go? By the way, if you like fast games, this is one of them. Oh! Whoa! Oh, that was beautiful. Okay. Ganon with 2 N's. Or is it 3? Just misunderstood. You know, oddly enough, I'm thinking of creating a Trackmania related T-shirt that has an image of my car crashing with the caption, "Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads." And it has me like flying off the track. I think it would be oddly appropriate and quite funny. Coming down to the last few minutes of the cast here, I want to once again reiterate my thanks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for keeping me company. Thanks for taking part in Extra Life, because even if you are not an Extra Lifer, you are here, you are involved. I thank you. You are showing your support for... Oh, that's a pillar. for what, in my opinion, is one of the greatest causes around. Kids. Oh, for the kids. You know what? I've always wanted to do this. Can I get chat to do me a little favor? Twitch has an emote called Humble Life. It's capital H, humble, capital L, life, all one word, Humble Life. Can I get some Humble Lives up in the chat? Just spam the heck out of that thing. Show some extra life hype! There we go. That's what I like to see. Oh no! Oh no, that bot! Oh god! Oh, Gannon, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh, Nightbot, you evil beast. Oh, I am so sorry, but thank you for the love. Showing that Humble Life, extra life support. Love it. Absolutely love it. Wrecked. Hey, it was a nice gesture. We knew where it was going with that. Whoa! Three hype, 5 bot. Nice. Alright, kids, you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it right. I have had a blast. Absolute blast. Cannot wait to do this again next weekend. Thank every single one of you for being here, for keeping me occupied, for making this happen. Together, we have raised over $6 million for the Extra Life charity supporting the Children's Miracle Network Hospital. Thank each and every one of you. Mokins, are you ready? Are you ready, my friend? Mokins coming up next, taking over that 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. slot. Or as us West Coasters say, 4 to 6. Want to join the Mania Planet? Oh, it's fun. Mokins. Right on, everybody. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and pass the reins over to Mokins, who is going to entertain you for the next 2 hours. I will be sticking around in chat. If on the odd chance I happen to have entertained you, I would more than greatly appreciate a follow. I do this every day. I don't really have a set time yet, but we're getting there. So coming up next is Mokins with some guacamole. Extra Life hype! Take care, everyone.